Hi guys, this is Erica from Erica Danile Photography, back again to make another Photoshop tutorial. If you are brand new to Photoshop, I'm going to advise checking out our Introduction to Photoshop video. It is just going to go over kind of where things are at, and some important tools and features that I use when I'm editing my images in Photoshop. So this video, we're going to go over the clone tool, the clone brush, and the healing brush. So we will start. It's fairly simple, and these help me so much with extending backgrounds, with, in this case, kind of facial retouch. There are some spots that we can get rid of. I personally like them, but it's a good example, a good image to work on them with. So let's get started. So just to show you kind of the difference between the clone brush and the healing brush. So you press Alt and then you click and it will take a sample of whatever you click. So the clone brush is actually going to copy your sample entirely. So you can make that brand new wherever you're at. And you can see that it does not really blend anything. It's just copying the image exactly from it and just putting it somewhere else, painting it on. So we're going to undo that. And then when you use the heal brush, it's a little band-aid. The clone brush is, he looks like a little stamp. The heal is the band-aid. So when you use the heal brush, what it's actually going to do, I'm just going to sample down here, is blend the two together. It's going to take the texture and color of one and combine it with the other. So there I've gotten completely rid of the eye, which you might want to, like touch up if that's what you were going for. Kind of blend it together a little bit more. But it blends the two together instead of stamping completely over top. See, it's kind of trying to blend the two instead of stamping. So this is great. I like to use the two of them together to do facial retouch. In this case, I'm mostly going to be using the heal brush. There's also a feature that's spot healing. So it is going to automatically sample something for you. So this is great for skin retouch. You can just kind of brush over something and it's going to take those things out for you. If it's something a little bit more complicated, you might need to go in and use the healing brush. And you just press Alt, run it over, and it works wonderfully. But in this case, the spot healing brush would work really well. If you're trying to get rid of, say you don't really like the shadow right here underneath of his eye, it's going to be kind of difficult to get rid of if you're using the heal tool, because it's going to kind of, it might smudge it a little bit. In this case, it actually worked out really pretty well. But it oftentimes, if there's a darker color involved, it kind of smudges it, smears it out. So what you could do in that case is take your clone brush, kind of sample the skin up here, cloning it, and then come in with your heal brush. And just blend, probably want to use the skin up here because that's like the closest in texture, and just kind of blend it together. That way everything looks like it flows really well. Probably won't even notice that it wasn't like that to begin with. So now we've gotten rid of that shadow there. We blended it together. So really, I think that the clone brush and the clone stamp and the healing brush are important, and they work really well together. There are certain instances that you would use both, but now you kind of have an idea of what they both do and maybe how to use them. They're both very easy to use. You just have to pay attention, especially with the clone brush, to things getting really repetitive, making sure that you're zooming in and that you're making sure that no marks from your brush have been left, that you can't see the retouch. And with the healing brush, just making sure that things aren't smearing or kind of that you're losing the texture because of the brush being used. Okay, so as usual, let me know if you guys have any questions. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. I'm happy to help you one-on-one, and have fun, guys. Photoshop is a world of fun and adventure waiting for you. Until next time, bye-bye.